Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, June 28, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. The Padres entered the series losers of 2-5 of their last 7 games. They have not been above .500 since May 10th and have not won more than 3 games in a row all season. In their last 5 losses, the offense has managed just 13 runs and, on the year, just 335 runs over 78 games, the 10th lowest mark in the game. Juan Soto has hit safely in 7 games entering this series. In that span he hit .480 with 3 home runs, 7 RBIs and 7 runs. The Pirates ended a season-high 10-game losing streak and then immediately started up another, losing 2 straight to the Marlins before opening their series with San Diego. Over their last 13 games, including their win, they scored 3 or less runs 10 times. Their .237 batting average ranked as the 10th lowest overall, and their 69 home runs were tied for 3rd fewest. Jack Suwinski is the lone player with double-digit long balls, leading the team with 15. However, the Pirate outfielder was hitless in the 11 games prior to this series and is hitting just .217 on the year. I recommend betting on the Padres on the money line. The Padres have been struggling this season, but they are facing a Pirates team that is even worse. Blake Snell has been the best pitcher in baseball over the past month, and he will be facing a Pirates offense that is hitting just .119 against him in his last 4 starts. The Pirates are also 0-4 in Keller's last 4 starts of a Game 2 in a series. I think the Padres are the better team and should win this game. I recommend betting on them on the money line. This will be an especially tough number given the current run of form of Snell for the Padres and the offense for the Pirates. That could be a complete shutdown there, putting things squarely on San Diego's shoulders, and their offense has scored 9 or more runs just twice over their last 15 games. These are 2 teams in the bottom 10 teams in the league in scoring runs this season. The under is 11-1 in the Padres' last 11 games on a Wednesday and 3-0-1 in the last 4 meetings between these teams. Take the under. Toronto Blue Jays vs San Francisco Giants. Logan Webb will start the second game of this series with the Jays. He earned the win Friday, allowing 4 runs on 5 hits and 2 walks over 7 innings against the Diamondbacks, notching 5 strikeouts. Webb served up a solo homer to Evan Longoria in the second inning, then gave up an unearned run on a walk and a base hit in the 4th. 2 more runs would come across in the 5th before Webb tossed 2 innings to end his outing. Webb now has an impressive 100-121 strikeout to walk ratio as he continues his great season. The right-hander has not allowed more than 4 runs in a start this year, proving to be a reliable option despite his 6 losses. The 26-year-old right-hander will carry a 3.16 ERA, 1.10 WHIP, and a 101/21 KBB across 105 1/3 innings into this tough game against the Jays. The Blue Jays have yet to officially announce the starter for the second game of this series, but early reports suggest Trevor Richards getting the nod. He took the loss Saturday as the Blue Jays fell 4-2 to the Rangers, giving up 3 runs on 3 hits and a walk over 3 innings. For the second straight appearance, Richards started and went 3 innings before giving way to the rest of the bullpen. Unlike his last outing on June 10th, when he struck out 7 Twins over 3 shutout frames, the right-hander had far less success this time around, tossing 36 of 65 pitches for strikes and giving up back-to-back homers to Josh Young and Jonah Heim in the second frame. Until Alek Manoah turns things around or Hyun-Jin Ryu, elbow, is ready to return, the Jays will likely continue rolling with a bullpen approach for the 5th rotation spot. On the season, he holds a 3.82 ERA and 51/15 KBB through 33 innings. I recommend betting on the Blue Jays on the money line. The Blue Jays have not yet announced their starting pitcher for Game 2 of the series, but early reports suggest Trevor Richards will get the start. Richards is a relief pitcher who has been filling in as a starter recently. He is not expected to pitch more than 2 or 3 innings. The Giants are coming off a strong 5-2 homestand and have won 12 of their last 14 games. However, I think the Blue Jays will be able to beat them at home. The Blue Jays have been struggling against AL East teams, but they have been dominating other teams. They are 36-19 against all other teams and have won 6 of their last 7 games against National League teams. The Giants have lost 5 of their last 7 games against AL East teams. I think the Blue Jays will be able to take advantage of this and win Game 2 at home. The Giants have been incredible on the road this year, leading the majors in runs and second in hits. Unfortunately, they are striking out a ton as well away from their home park, next to last in strikeout rate. The Jays have done a good job limiting runs at home, 9th, but I expect both clubs to score some runs in this one. Toronto has averaged well over 4 runs per game over their last 10 meetings with the Giants. Likewise, the Giants are averaging 5.75 runs per contest on the road. The total number has gone over in 5 of Toronto's last 7 games and 5 of 6 at home. Also, the total has gone over in 5 straight road games for the Giants. Take the over with confidence. Miami Marlins vs Boston Red Sox. The Miami Marlins are 46-34 this season. They are currently in second place in the National League East Division. The Marlins are 6.5 games back of the Braves for the top spot in the division. Miami has won 4 of their last 5 games entering Wednesday. They have also won 3 straight games leading into this matchup against the Red Sox. In their latest game, the Marlins won 10-1 over Boston in Game 1 of 3 on Tuesday, June 27th. Brian De La Cruz and Gene Segura both hit home runs in the win. De La Cruz hit his in the first inning to set the tone for the Marlins. Sandy Alcantara pitched 7 innings and allowed just 1 earned run and 6 hits in the win. The Red Sox are 40-40 this season. Boston is currently in last in the American League East Division. They are 13.5 games back of first place, which is held by the Rays. The American League East is the hardest division in baseball this year. Boston may be in last place in the division, but they are just 3 games back of a wild card spot. The Red Sox have lost 5 of their last 6 games entering Wednesday night. Boston has lost 3 straight games. In their latest game, the Red Sox lost to the Marlins 10-1 in Game 1 of 3 on Tuesday, June 27th. Alex Verdugo's lone RBI in the first inning was the lone run in a poor game for the Red Sox. Garrett Whitlock pitched 4.2 innings and allowed 6 earned runs and 11 hits in the loss. I recommend betting on the Marlins to cover the spread. The Red Sox are struggling offensively and are expected to throw a bullpen game on Wednesday. This means that their offense will need to carry them to a win. However, the Marlins are starting Garrett, who has been very consistent on the mound this season. He has an ERA of 2.31 in June, and the Marlins have won 5 straight games when he has started. Garrett is also effective on the road, with an ERA of 2.18. I think the Marlins will be able to take advantage of the Red Sox bullpen and win this game. I recommend betting on the Marlins to cover the spread. It is hard for me to see the Red Sox scoring more than 3 runs in this game. The Marlins should skate on by with 4 or 5 runs, as this meeting will be much more low scoring than in Game 1. The under has hit 7 times in Boston's last 10 home games. The under has hit 6 of Miami's last 11 road games entering Wednesday night. The spread is 5-5 when Garrett has started in his last 10 games. It will be close, but I am going to side with the under.